welcome back to the Hermitcraft Monster server. Yes, that's right, Monster is still a thing, and it will probably be still a thing for some time to come. Alright, when last I was here, I had been doing a bunch of work here, starting with some of the stuff from Rotarycraft, which I intend to get to, but not necessarily right this minute. Got all these farms going, and got boatloads of stuff being made there. And I even finished, in the last couple of days, I finished getting my secondary armor all finished up, and brought that whole setup over here. And mostly, I've been working up here. Right there. Working on getting as much of this Thaumcraft research done as I possibly could. Now, if I get out the Thaumcraft and have a look here, you can see, let's see, this page I've finished. This page I've finished most of it, most of the important parts anyway. There's variations on different wand cores and whatnot, and staff cores and so on, but I'll get to those eventually. The main things I wanted are taken care of. On this page we have almost everything taken care of, actually. Everything has been finished out on this tab, and that took a while. Artificing. Most of this stuff is done too. There's a few things here and there that still need to be worked on, but I'll get to those soon enough. And I haven't done very much on the Golem tab. There's about half of that still to go. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I think this is something to do with Railcraft, which I'm not going to worry about right now. And this is Thaumic Tinkerer stuff. It hooks up with the Tinker's Construct stuff. Okay, now there are some things that I need to get about doing, and I'm going to start with, let's see, the Silverwood Wand Core. No, I can't. I gotta get this stuff done first. Okay, artificing it must, yeah, here we are. The arcane stone and paving stone and warding. The main thing, arcane stone. You get 9 arcane stone blocks, and here's the next page. You get the arcane stone bricks and infusion. You need those in order to set up the infusion setup. And that's going to take a fair amount. A full wand of the kind I have right now, which is this iron-capped wooden wand that you start out with to begin with. And so basically I need to get this set up so that I can do the things necessary to get some of these things, like the Boots of the Traveler and the Thaumaturge robes and so on, which are in here with the enchanted fabric. So I'm going to get this stuff started. I think the first step here is let's break all this stuff down and move it. Now that I know that I can break this down and move it, actually I don't think I'm, well, yeah, I might need it. Deconstruction table was kind of handy when you're running low on aspects for research, because you can put items in there and it will break them down into the component particles that they're made up of, or aspects. And you know, you put a stack of diamonds in there and you can get a fair amount of stuff back out of it, which will fuel your research. A stack of steak does pretty good too. So I'm going to set this stuff up over here. Let's just pop it down right here. It makes sense to me to have the research right close to there, where that's where I'm going to set up the infusion crafting thing. And let's have this right there so that it's handy. And I'll pop a chest right here, put all the rest of this stuff into. All right. Now, let's see. I'm going to need a bunch of this stuff for the various, the robe, the leggings, and the boots. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So a good, what, 18? Yeah. All right. All right, let's see. So that's wool and string and 1 piece of each type to actually make that. So oh, you're kidding me. I don't have the resources to make string. Of course, the cotton plants. All right, I'm going to get string together and I'll be back. All right, got everything cranking here. And, well, I had to do some looking around. I found out that these cotton plants that you get in highlands, you harvest those and you get string out of each one of them. So that should take care of that. I also found some sheep, got a little bit of wool. All right, now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? All right, we need to make a bunch of this enchanted fabric, which is wool of any color surrounded by string. Okay. Drop the wand in here. And now it's going to need recharge before I make any more. So, all right, let's go take care of that. Fortunately, recharging it is fairly easy because in my research, I have had occasion to locate many places where there is plenty of various aspects, as you can see from my mini-map waypoints that are all over the place. I just fly to a few of these and get this thing recharged and we can go a little bit more. And what's really helpful is the fact that once I get just a little bit farther, I'll be able to make a wand that will hold a heck of a lot more. And that will make life a lot easier. Okay, that is recharged 3 of the aspects. And let's see, I need to recharge Ordo, Fire, and Perdido. Okay, there is a Perdido node over here, or a node where I can get that. Right here in the middle of this eerie biome. The eerie biome is a good source of things like that, where you've got sinister nodes. Alright, now I need Ignis and Terra, which I've got another node right over here that will provide that. And I will be glad to have a wand that can hold more than 25 of each type of V's. The one I'm going for can hold 100, I believe it is. And that will make it possible to do some other things. Okay. Okay, now we're fully recharged and head back. And the one thing about being right here at spawn is that if I travel in the right direction, I can make life easier on myself by using this nexus that I believe Slipgator built. Yeah, just drop in here, pop there. And I even remembered, finally, to put a book that goes back to the nexus up here on my arrival stand. Alright, now I'm going to think that might actually be enough of the stuff here. And then the rest of this is going to be just like making armor. 3 pieces, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. And I find it hard to read these little numbers down here, but it looks like 8 earth, 5 aqua, and 5 air. So that will be within what we've got in the wand. And one of the reasons for making this stuff is that when worn, it provides a discount to the amount of V's required to do something. Yeah, see, there's 2% here, 2% there, and 1% there, plus the Goggles of Revealing provides a certain amount of discount. And I need to make another set of those because I put the aura meter here. I took an existing set of Goggles of Revealing and built it into the power armor helmet. But for actually doing stuff, you want a regular one. Let's see. I need leather. I need 2 thermometers. So some gold, some shards, some glass. Alright, some gold, some glass, and whatever shard we have the most of. Alright, glass. Did I get that right? I bet I got it 90 degrees off. Yep, I did. There's 1. There's 2. Some leather. All right. There we go. Okay, we got just enough juice left in that wand to make that. And now if I take all of this armor off, actually no, wait a minute. That's the reason I brought the armor stand over here. There. Now I pop this stuff on. 5% discount plus 2%. 5 plus 2, that's 7%, plus 2 more, that's 9%. So overall, the whole outfit gives me a 10% discount. There. Okay. So when I'm doing my thing, I just hit Control, or Shift, excuse me, and just There. Just Control Shift or Shift right click on each item to swap it out. All right. Now, to get this sucker going, I need arcane stone block and arcane stone. Okay, I need to make the pedestals. The runic matrix. For that, I'm going to need a bunch of arcane stone block. So let's get that going. Start out with some stone. What was the rest of that? Any shard. Okay. Why can't I remember something simple like that for more than 2 seconds? You tell me. There. That's as much as I can make. It's almost 2 stacks. Alright, I'm going to take... You see, there, I made a mistake. I should have left this stuff on when doing that. It would have given me a discount on how much vase it cost. Now I need to go recharge this pathetic little wand again. I shall return. Alright, I'm back. I've got it recharged again. And you might think, well, why don't I do something like, if that wand doesn't hold enough, get another one or get a bigger one. And a bigger one is what's going to have to happen. Because if you look down here at this infusion setup, I'm going to need 40 ordo, a wand with 40 ordo in it to be able to activate this, and 5 for the pedestals. Okay, that's fine. The pedestals is no big deal, but the main runic matrix thing, absolutely, that is going to have to happen. And then I have to have enough of those parts to build this construct with 25 of each item in it. So, seems to me the thing to do, I'm so used to how fast I move with that this seems like I'm crawling. The thing to do is going to be to put together a larger capacity wand. And for that, the Great Wood Wand Core. There's 2 Great Wood logs, and like, that's either 3 or 8 Perdido. I can't read that type hardly at all. I really wish that they would at least make the numbers bigger so that you can read them. I can barely make that out. And I'm going to go with gold wand caps. Because, well, there's copper, which is better than iron, which is what the original wand was using. But gold is better than that. Silver and thaumium are even better, but in order to do those, they have to be activated in the device we're going to make. So, pull all of that out of there for now. Okay, that we can afford. 2 gold wand caps. 2 of these. 3 Perdido. Great Wood Wand. And now we just pop the caps on there. We'll need 9 of each. Bang. This wand has a capacity of 50 Vs, where this one only has 25. Okay, now of course, hello, have to do it with an empty hand, is that it? Plus it was lagging a bit. Alright, now it's time to recharge these things. I'm going to recharge both of them, even though the one will be the main one I'll be using, and so on. And while I'm off to recharge, let me show you what it is there's a reason I want to do all of this stuff. Because there is a problem over here. I've shown this before, but it's gotten bigger. It has gotten a lot bigger. You see all that purple fibrous crap crawling along the ground and even getting out here into the water and so on? That is taint. It is a fibrous goo that is basically everything nasty you've ever thought of, all packaged up and brought to life. Including, right there, a taint swarm. Living taint flying around and attacking. And how about this? A tainticle. I mean, it's not just a bad joke. That thing hits hard. And so does that swarm. So, this is just one example. I know of another place on the server that has an even larger taint infection. Because this stuff spreads. You know what happens? Mobs, like sheep and cows and chickens and whatnot, they come in here, they wander through a place like this, or they spawn right into it when it first comes up and whatnot, and the taint gets into them. It infects them. And the original, like, for example, a sheep, it comes in here, it gets infected with the taint kills it, and the sheep is replaced with a tainted sheep, which then proceeds to walk around just like a normal sheep will, except it's aggressive to players and has 20 hit points, as opposed to the usual, 4 the regular sheep has, or 20 hearts, whatever it is. Anyway, it walks around and it does its thing, like I showed in my little test setup over there. You take a tainted sheep, put it in normal ground, and it will occasionally barf out this yuck that turns into taint. And it infects the whole area that it's in. And they just walk around infecting stuff. Yeah, that sounds tasty, doesn't it? Well, you can kill the tainted sheep, you can kill the tainted tainticles, and the taint swarms and all of that, but you can't actually get rid of the taint that easily itself. There is, it's just a lot of it, a lot to it. See, now here is I bet that's an eerie biome. Let's see. Yes, it's an eerie biome. And I bet if I looked at, oh yeah, right there. Obsidian tile. And there is probably, I can't see it right now, I bet you there's a sinister node inside of that thing. Alright, now. There it is. Get this thing charged, get back to base, and get ready to set up the infusion system, because this big taint problem is ugly and it's a problem, but I've learned how to cure it. And that's what this whole adventure is going to be about. I'll be back once I've got both of these wands fully charged. Alright, here we go. We've got, I've got these wands, both of them, fully charged. So there's 50 in this one, and there's 25 in that one. And it should be just enough to get this infusion crafting setup put together. So, we stop in here. Well, let me look at this real quick. Alright, we need an ender pearl, we need 4 shards, and 4 arcane stone to make the runic matrix. This is the central part of it. Alright, ender pearls. I just happen to have a few. Okay, arcane stone, 4 shards, and an ender pearl. And we'll take the big wand here and drop it in there. 40 ordo. Bingo. Alright. Now, to go along with this, we need pedestals, which is arcane stone like this, and 5 air. Okay. Okay. And I believe 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that should be enough of that. Okay, next up in this process, we have to build this construct. Okay, so there's arcane stone bricks, pedestal, stone block, and the runic matrix above all of that. Okay, the stone bricks is easy. It's just like regular stone brick. All right. And let's see. Take a pedestal. Drop it right there. I'll see about the lighting another time. And then stone bricks. And then stone on top of that, the arcane stone. And then the runic matrix needs to go on top of that, and I'm just going to throw some regular stone there to have a place to set it on. Okay, that was special. All right. Okay, note to self, don't try to put something on top of that central pedestal because you're going to get the weird effect. So we'll just take the stone, put this here. That should be right. Check the book. Yeah. Okay. And now I do believe we just give it a whack with the wand. Well, that's what I thought it was. Oh, I have to hit it with 25 of each aspect. And that one no longer has that much. So there's a few missing, but this one has 25 of everything. Okay, that is peculiar. All right. The runic matrix has to be properly placed, yeah, Alright, all this is on one level, this is on the next level up, and this is on the level up above that. So this is right. And you can tell by the upper left corner, this wand is full, which means it's got 25 of each. Shift right click, left click, shift left click. Okay. It looks like I may have to go ahead and get other things put together that was mentioned in here. Like, for example, more pedestals placed around. Oh, yeah, maybe I got to put those in. All right. So there we go. Okay. Interesting. All right. What am I missing here? I know it's got to be something simple. Runic matrix around pedestals. A ready supply of magic in the form of essentia. The item you're going to infuse goes on the central pedestal. Several more pedestals placed around for other items that are being infused into it. Warded jars are similar containers holding the requisite amount of V's. But that's for using the thing. I don't see anything here about creating the infusion setup. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to do some reading, watch a few videos, and see just exactly where it is I messed up. But I will get it figured out, and this thing will go active some way or another. Yeah, this wand has got 25 of everything in it, so it's got the required supply. And I keep making the right-clicking on that, and that can't be right. Okay, obviously I've done something wrong or I've missed a step somewhere, so I'm going to take some time. I'm going to get this figured out, and next time we'll get this operational and start doing stuff with it, because the ultimate goal here is to make something that will take care of eliminating that taint out there. And I really want to, because that stuff is uncomfortably close to here as it is, and I'd rather not have it stay around. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out.